Adora asked this question. I have a team member that I've been coaching through a rough patch at work. I've had to address issues such as not meeting deadlines, being late to meetings, not being engaged in the culture at work. After our discussion, Adora said, I've noticed them really stepping up to the plate and making progress toward 2 goals that we set in the last meeting about 3 weeks ago. Here's the question. Should I congratulate them on making progress, or is it too early? Should I reward someone that's improving, or would that not help the situation? So let me just say this. Adora, great work. Congratulations. You took a team member that was struggling, you created some specific goals, and you moved that team member forward. You addressed it head on. Your team member is improving. Congratulations. That is fantastic leadership on your part, Adora. Now, if you were standing by me right now, Adora, you can tell I'm getting excited. I'd high five you because what you did was fantastic. Then I would encourage you to stay on it. I would say, hey, let's make sure their early wins are translated into long-term wins. You're doing great. Then, if we're standing side by side after our exchange, I would lean in and whisper playfully, hey, Adora, did I congratulate you too early? Did I celebrate your win too early? And hopefully you'd smile and say, no, you didn't. What was my desire? My goal was to give you a verbal reward to celebrate your win, because you had a win. And what do? We celebrate wins. What do we know? We know what is rewarded is repeated. What is rewarded is repeated. So I would suggest with your team member that you immediately celebrate the win because your team member is winning. Now, you're going to do it in a way that doesn't say you've arrived, take your foot off the pedal. What you're going to do it and say you've made real progress, and what you want your team member to recognize is that you noticed. I noticed your improvement, and I'm celebrating it with you. So the answer is you absolutely want to acknowledge the progress and encourage them to keep it up. Then the minute you see it slide, you call it to attention. You call it to attention immediately, but you reward what you want to see more of, and you address what you don't want to see. Again, Dora, great job. Keep it up.